Joining me now is UFC light heavyweight Devin Clark, who is taking on Anthony Smith November 28th in Las Vegas. Devin, how you doing, man?
Doing great. Just got my miles in for the day. I've been doing a lot of running and stuff like that. So, yeah, doing good.
Yeah, man. And you're only a few weeks out from, I think, what's safe to call maybe the biggest fight of your career. Do you agree with that?
Uh, yeah, in terms of publicity and stuff like that, and ranked fighter. So, yeah, it's a pretty big one.
When you start exploring the waters of former, title challengers and stuff like that, is it a rewarding feeling? Like, hey, I've grinded, I've paid my dues, so to speak, and here I am fighting a guy that is two fights removed from a title fight.
Yeah, the plan's coming together. This is what we've asked for the beginning. This is what I believed I could do. Fight the best in the world, the top guys in the world, and beat the top guys in the world. So my plan is starting to come together. Still a long ways from our goal, but the it's happening, and I'm excited about it.
Yeah, and I got to ask you, the last time we spoke to you, your eye was still pretty banged up. So, how long did it take you to get over that? Was there any type of procedures that you needed to get done, or did it just kind of heal by itself?
Yeah, I had surgery on it it was the floor of the orbital, so underneath the eyeball. They repaired that. They went in through the eyelid, and it's pretty good right now. And that was in June, and so pretty quick turnaround for having something like that happen and surgery. But everything feels good. There's not much sensitivity or nothing like that. A little bit of nerve damage, which I'm all right with, because the less you feel in this profession, the better.
Yeah, I got you there, man. And originally, we had heard you were going to come back and fight Shamil Gamzatov, and then it turns out that he's out. I think like a day after that news came out to us, we found out that you had the Smith fight. So talk to me about how that came about, and were you happy with the fact that you're fighting somebody kind of more well-known now, or does it not really matter to you?
I mean, after the Alonzo Menningfield fight, me and the team, we felt that we deserved a top 15 opponent. And then when we didn't get one, we were a little bit bummed, but this is the sport. We take fights. I don't like to turn down fights. So we got the Shamil Gasmatov, and we're definitely getting prepared for that and ready for that and ready to beat him and move on. And then that didn't happen. And then we got the Anthony Smith. We're like, holy shit, really? Okay, cool. Let's go. This is what, we've been ready for this, and we've been waiting for a good opportunity like this to move up.
Yeah, and talk to me about the matchup a little bit. Why do you like it so much? What is it about Anthony Smith, the fight, that gets you excited when you say something like that?
See, I like Anthony as a fighter because he's a tough fighter, and I believe in myself as being a tough fighter. And I think that's just a really good matchup for the fans to see who's going to be more tough and last the 15 minutes in this fight. But we're pretty opposite in styles, I feel. Him being striker, jiu-jitsu, stuff like that, a little different. Mine's wrestling, power, speed. Striking it's power striking. It's not all that technical, so we kind of pretty opposite of each other. So I think that makes it a good fight for us.
And where do you think he's at in his career right now? He had that big run, and he had the title fight. Since then, he's lost 3 out of 4, and I know a couple of his last losses have been, fairly one-sided. So, do you feel like he still has a lot left in the tank? Do you feel like you're catching him at a good time? Kind of, where are you looking at from that perspective?
I think every fight's different for every fighter, and those last few fights of his just might not have been his night. So I'm expecting him to be the same Anthony Smith that went in for a title fight or that went on the run before that. I'm expecting the best Anthony Smith. I'd be cheating myself if I didn't. So I'm planning to fight the best Anthony Smith and to beat the best Anthony Smith.
Yeah, and still, given all of his the recent losses, he's still number 7 in the ranking. So a win over him would, I'm assuming, do you wonders. Where do you see a win over him getting you? Do you feel like that would land you like, a top 5 fight, a top 10 ranking? What are you thinking if you were to go out there and win?
It better be at least a top 10 ranking. If not, then I'll be pretty mad. But I'm going to go out there and earn it. I'm going to earn my spot wherever they put me. It's going to be earned. how do I finish him or to win the fight. My goal is to say Devin Clark deserves to be number 7 or to fight a number 5 guy or top 5 guy. And 2 of them I've already fought in the top 5. One's a champion, so number 4. So it's like, I know where I belong, and I know I'm in that top 10, top 5 category.
And you've put in the work for sure over the years, taking tough fights. Like you said, maybe at the time people didn't really know how good these fighters were. But when you look back on the journey and the progress that you're having now, does it kind of make it worth it that, yeah, I didn't take the easiest road here, but it's paying off in the long term?
Yeah, I mean, in a way, I just haven't thought about it too much, but I've already had those hard fights out of the way and know what to expect next time I fight these guys, because everything goes as planned. We'll be fighting Rakic and we'll be fighting Jan again, and they're going to be in my way. So that's fights that I see happening again. And I definitely want the Rakic fight back. I had that fight won, and I let up for a second, and he caught me. So definitely want that back, and the Jan fight as well. So
yeah. Talking about Jan, was it surprising to you to see his career resurgence and to go out there and win the title? Was that something that surprised you as somebody that used to be, that, has been in the cage with him before?
Wasn't surprising. I knew he could do it. I felt his power and felt how, just his drive and how the Polish power, as they say. So I wasn't too surprised. I knew he could do it, but was I expecting it? Not really. It just kind of happened, and everybody wrote him off right away going into these big fights. Like, oh, Jan's not going to win. Jan's not going to win. So I was actually pulling for him to win the title. So it was good.
Yeah, it certainly makes your stock go up a little bit. And Mr. Clark going to be in attendance for this one as always?
Yeah, he'll be there for sure. You'll hear him.
Yeah. Is he excited about the matchup and everything? Does he like it?
Yeah, he does. He's ready. He's ready for us to move up a level and to whoop this dude's ass, as he would say. Yeah. Time to get him. Time to get him. He's fired up and ready to go.
Are you surprised at all at how popular your dad's become online? I feel like, people, I guarantee you, when you go out there and fight Anthony Smith, no matter what happens, there will be a series of David Clark tweets all over Twitter and everything. So has it been weird for you too, that he's become such a popular character?
It's pretty cool. He's a different type of individual, and he shows it every day. He's just, you have one conversation with him, you could tell he's different, or this guy's crazy or whatever, but it's really nice for him to be himself and to get popularity for just being him. That's him. And a lot of times he's not able to be his full self, or people look at him in a different way. But this is fighting. People like that spirit that he brings, that fighting spirit, that I don't give a damn spirit. And that's why he's in my corner as well, because he brings that to me as well. Sometimes it's I'm a little too cautious on certain things, or certain ways to go on about stuff, and he'll bring out the just get it done mentality, and I don't give a damn mentality.
Yeah, well, I wish you both the best of luck on November 28th, Anthony Smith. Devin Clark, appreciate the time, man. Good luck in the fight, and we'll be talking again.
Appreciate it.